Welcome to Markham Media, folks. I'm here with Kate Mayer. She is from the Greater Chicago Food Depository, and as you can see behind us, there is so much food that it's just a spectacular event. We have volunteers, we have people from the Bremen Township office, and Miss Mayer, how are you doing today?
I am doing really well. I'm going to take off my mask so people can see that I am smiling. It's such a privilege to be here, and I am just so overwhelmed by what I'm seeing here, because it's really an amazing partnership, first of all, between the Greater Chicago Food Depository and the Bremen Township, but also amazing volunteers, people who live in this community who are coming out to make sure that their neighbors have food to eat. Like, that's why I'm smiling.
That's heartwarming, isn't it?
It is.
So let me ask you a question. How much food is on hand here today? Do you know?
Well, I know that a truck came here at 7 o'clock this morning, and I understand that they plan for 200 families to come through. So the need here is big. But I was also, in talking with some of the trustees, I think one of the things that really impressed me is the fact that they are making a commitment that everyone in this line is going to have enough food. They're also thinking about which means sometimes they might get more food than there are cars, but then they turn around and they make sure that other sites get that food. So maybe it's a building for older adults, or maybe it's a community-based food pantry. So they're really thinking about the entire community and who needs this food. It's all produce, which is something that we feel really strongly about at the Greater Chicago Food Depository. So literally tens of thousands of pounds of fresh produce here, free for our neighbors. Cars are pulling up, and they're doing this distribution that they really created as a result of the pandemic. So before COVID-19, this is not exactly what the distribution looked like. But in talking with the trustees, what they've realized is that this is actually very efficient. Not only is it safe, so if you'll see all of the cars that are coming in here, this is a no-touch distribution. So the driver's staying in the car, the volunteers have gloves, they're putting food directly into the trunk or back of the car. So really, this has been honed to make sure that during the pandemic, people have food, but they have safe delivery of that food. And that is something to really be emphasized, and they've done a great job with that. I'll also just mention that during the pandemic, all across Cook County, we have seen a surge in need. People who, because of everything that's happened, maybe have lost their jobs, or maybe it's difficult for them to get to a grocery store. So to be able to have distributions like this during this time of great need is really a blessing for all of us.
Keith, tell us about this event today. I see you working, sweating, putting the produce in the cars, greeting everybody with a smiling face and a pure heart. What does this day mean to you today?
What it means to me today is to come out and serve the public, especially for the ones who need it. You know, and it's just a gift to have the depository people come here and for us to do this in our community.
Now, did you take the day off today to volunteer today?
No, I didn't, but I am using some time before I go to work to be here.
Now that's impressive. So come here, help out, go to work, and do some great work before you go to work.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
God bless you. Thank you.
And this is Rondell Jones. He's the office manager. He does so much more than just sit in the office, of course. He is hands-on, and everybody's screaming his name out because he is the it guy. Mr. Jones, this is a fantastic event. We have the Chicago Food Depository, we have volunteers, we have people coming from Bremen Township trustees. This is great. Can you take us around and kind of talk about how this all came about?
Okay, this program started, let me first introduce you to John Lord. He's our clerk.
Okay.
You know,
and Rondell is he's the man. He's the man that coordinates this, and we'll do it whatever we can to help. Sometimes just to stay out of the way of the volunteers.
Sometimes that's help too.
That's
isn't
right.
It?
That's right. So go ahead.
We started 16 years ago, and we started with a small church. Okay. And the church fell on hard times, and they actually closed down. At that point, Kathy Chanero stepped in from Chicago, from Together We Cope, and told us about, you know, working together.
Right.
And we started that. We started here, and we've been here ever since. And we're doing a great job. We have over 25 volunteers. When we first started, we only had 6. And these people come 365, 12, if snow, wind, rain, sleet, they're here. You know, and they're enthusiastic. And that's what I want to talk to you about the people. If you want to take a walk.
Let's take a walk.
This is Steve Familio.
How you doing?
He's one of our trustees.
Yes. How are you? How's everyone today?
You know.
Thank you.
Okay. These are our volunteers. This is our hub of our operation. You know, without them, it could not be no us. They come in here and we're just with a heart, a passion to work. You know, and they're very dedicated. So these are just a few of the people that we have here. You know, we give a variety of food. We service over 900 people, individuals, every month. You know, and we, as far as households, about 255 households that we service also. But we're here for the people, for the community. And one great thing about this program is that it's for everyone. It's just not for Bremen Township. So it has a spectrum of people. So we always dedicate ourselves to helping everyone and not just a select group. But we service everyone here that we can.
Well, the cost of produce is doubled at least, and I don't have any at home. And this is such a wonderful thing that the community is doing that I'm taking advantage of it. I am alone, but I do share it with my neighbors so that everybody gets some.
Now, how long have you been coming out to this event?
3 years.
3 years.
Well, for months I didn't come because I had a garden, and now I started back again because by the time I get my tomatoes, cucumbers, the season, I don't have it. So I'm taking advantage of this.
So how do you value the product that they give here? The quality of it?
Oh my goodness, the quality is fantastic. It's first rate. I do have to say they give you too much. This is why
You like to share it?
I do.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
This is Michael Taylor, Markham Media. I'm here with Paul Constantine, and of course, how are you doing today?
Real good.
What brings you out today?
Just trying to get some supplies for my family.
And what does this mean? What does this program mean to you and your family?
I think it means everything. I mean, although some of us are working, it's just not enough to accommodate for the entire family. We're consuming more because we're at home.
Right, that's
so
right.
This is a blessing.
Well, we thank you, and good luck to you.
All right,
Thanks
thank you so
much. For your time.